Hi Taurus! Welcome to your December 2020 monthly messages from Spirit reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Taurus, my intentions for this reading is to channel messages from Spirit for you for the month of December. Anything that you need to be aware of, anything that you may need to celebrate perhaps, or even anything to look out for. I invite any beings of the light to come forward at this time to provide these messages for you, Taurus. This could be your spirit guides, ancestors, angels, even passed down loved ones. If you have any in mind that you would like to call forward, I invite you to do so at this time. So, Taurus, before I get into anything, I want to mention that I do not provide personal readings at this time. However, I do hold a monthly contest where I select one lucky subscriber to win a free 30-minute reading with me. If you're interested in entering the contest, just open up the description box and you'll find the rules of entry there. This reading is for anyone with the sun, moon, rising, and or north node, any strong placement really for the sign of Taurus. Alright Taurus, let's get started. Okay, Taurus, a couple of messages for you guys. The first thing I saw is a crescent moon. And I'm sorry, I'm horrible at telling what's waxing or waning, but I know the crescent was this way. So, like the light was kind of shining that way. I believe that is a waning moon. But I felt the need to say, what you don't see doesn't mean isn't here. So, Taurus, I feel like you're not seeing the full picture yet of anything, or if anything is going around in your life. Some of you are manifesting something and have been manifesting something for a while. This could be a relationship, a new job, something within your career for some of you. And you haven't seen it fully present in front of you, but there are things working around in the background. I feel a sense of impatience, and for some of you, worry. There's worrying going on within you. But there's a spirit guide around you, Taurus, that wants you to know that they're in the works, so just stay calm as possible. And then I heard a knock on the door, or knock on a door, and I feel that, Taurus, it's going to appear in December, whatever this is for you. And, you know, a lot of people think that these readings, it connotates to some huge life-changing instance. Maybe it could be the case, but I feel it's just something that's even giving you assurance that everything you've been doing correctly. You're on the right path. And it's even just going to give you a heads up that, you know, what you're doing is working. I feel, because it was a knock at the door, this could come from another person, whether this is platonic or romantic for some. But I feel, Taurus, there has been a lack of balance in your life for some of you. And a lot of it has been going towards this place of worry, or this place of fear for some. And not fear like you're afraid of everything, but fear if anything, if it's all going to work out, fear if everything's okay. And again, our mind tends to do that when we don't see something fully. Let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say. Peace. Beautiful. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. And this is what Spirit wants you to do, Taurus. Just release all negative energy, because in December, Spirit wants you to be comfortable in a place of peace and balance. So I feel for some of my Taurians, you guys are overworking yourselves. Maybe feeling like I gotta get the bills paid, I gotta make sure everyone's fed, I gotta make sure that, I have my security. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to protect yourself and having a secure environment around you. But Taurus, I feel that you're burning yourself out a bit for some of you. And I feel in December, a lot of you are going to receive something that's going to help you feel more assured about where you are in your life currently, and where you don't need to worry about what's been going on around you, Taurus. I feel a lot of you are coming into this time of learning to surrender. I can do what I can do. I can control myself only, but I cannot control anything outside of myself. That is in God's hands. That's in Spirit's hands. And I trust Spirit and the universe to provide me with everything I need at the right time. And then you can come at peace, Taurus. But really, a lot of you, I feel as if someone's giving you a helping hand. Someone's giving you a promotion, a raise. Someone is giving you some reassurance for others of you. Because I do feel it's coming from someone else. And this is the thing you've been worried about. Yep, I didn't even see the bottom of the deck, and here is fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Yeah, Taurus, I feel, and I don't know, I'm hearing grandmother, but this could just be like a great-grandmother or a maternal feminine energy down your line that has been a guide of yours. It feels ancestral, whether this is a grandmother or someone even beyond that. And they want you to know that there is no need to fear. We've heard your prayers, Taurus. We've heard your kind heart reaching out to us for confirmation, validations. And Taurus, I'm hearing they've been sending you signs. They've been sending you synchronicities, but some of you haven't become aware of what these mean. Some of you, you're just awakening and you're seeing certain number synchronicities. I'm seeing 222. Could be one for you. I even feel like there's a certain reoccurring animal that keeps on happening. You see it like in your everyday life, or you see it, in a show. You just see it on like a printed ad or something like that. And you're like, what the heck is up with this damn animal? Well, look up the meaning of it, Taurus, because I do feel that that animal, whatever it is giving you a sign, or is giving you a message with that medicine. So look that up. But Taurus, really, I feel as if Spirit and your spirit guides, your ancestors, want you to know that with whatever is happening, it's only temporary, I'm hearing. It's only temporary, and you're going to receive what it is that you've been asking for, but there needs to be an understanding of how divine timing works. And I know some people get frustrated, like, damn, well, divine timing is sure taking its sweet-ass time. But trust me, Taurus, there's things that are happening that you're not aware of, that you're not seeing, but that doesn't mean it's not there. You deserve peace. You deserve a peace of mind. So now I'm seeing a dove. I don't know if that's the animal you've been seeing, or if it's one of your spirit totem animals. But you deserve to have a peace of yourself that is calm, that is grounded, that you guys are really being an earth sign naturally given, but there's been some sort of outside factors or worries that have been throwing you off guard, throwing you off balance, and you need to get back into balance, Taurus. Let's keep going. For some reason I'm seeing a red car. I don't know if that's just like a symbolism of you guys driving towards your security, as red to me is the root chakra. Or wanting to establish yourself more in your root chakra, working on your root chakra. The end of a tough cycle approaches with the full moon in Capricorn. Nice. with at the bottom of the deck, show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. Okay, so I feel like January is going to be a big month for you guys, 2021. There's going to be some sort of success, some sort of manifestation for some of you, definitely. Because we do have this Capricorn and Aquarian energy coming through, and you could have those signs in your chart. But Taurus, what you're not seeing right now is that there's an ending of a cycle. Ending of maybe a behavior that you've been too comfortable with for too long. A behavior of a scarcity mindset, right? And sometimes we're grown to have these scarcity mindsets, especially if we didn't have a lot of stability in our past. If we grew up with always wondering when our next meal was going to be, or when our bills are going to get paid, you know, having bills that haven't been paid and they're just stacking up type of thing. But Taurus, I feel right now, if you are going through a trouble of financial situation, it's not, again, it's temporary, and a lot of you need to know that. Others of you, you're just still holding on to that mindset because that's what you grew up with, but it's not helping you. It is causing you to go out of balance within yourself. Others of you, I gotta say, there's a place of fear because of there's an insecurity, maybe perhaps within yourself. Or, you know, there's something that you've always been wanting to do, something that you've always felt passionate about doing, but you've just never really felt that you could share this with everyone or share this with people for some reason. I feel, Taurus, that there's a fear of criticism, a fear of judgment. But Taurus, anyone that criticizes or judges you, let me clarify. There's a difference between constructive criticism and criticism just to put someone down. And Taurus, I feel that you have been surrounding yourself with people, or maybe they're in your day-to-day life, that just criticize you to put you down. I don't feel like it's coming from a place of love or constructive intention. It's coming from a place of, I was never able to do it, so how could Taurus do it? I don't know, I'm feeling that energy. But Taurus, there's something that you've been working through for a very, very long time, and a lot of it for some of you has to come from a place of self-love. Knowing who you are and accepting yourself for it, despite what anyone else has to say about it. And others of you, I gotta say, with show the world the real you, with this Aquarian energy, there's something you've been hiding about yourself, Taurus. And this is very personal. You'll know what that is if this is for you. But there's no need to hide anymore, because that is who you are. And when you are living day to day hiding a part of yourself that is so important to you, you're not living your authentic self. You're not living your truth. And so Taurus, I feel in December for a lot of you, or at least some of you, it's a month where you're going to break free from this fear, from this doubt, from this worry, and empower yourself knowing that I make my world the way I choose to see it. It's like what I'm kind of seeing is a snow globe, right? And if you just leave the snow globe on the table, it's just clear, right? But if you choose to pick it up and shake it, you'll see all the things falling around. And what I feel with that, Taurus, is that you guys are realizing when worry and fear isn't serving the purpose of motivating you, but it's just making it all the more chaotic in your life. Your spirit guides, and particularly a maternal energy, wants you to please let go of that, Taurus. Because some of you are just afraid if you don't make initiative, or if there's something that you don't do, it's all going to fall apart, and Spirit wants you to know that is not the case. Okay? you're coming into a time of peace. And it starts with knowing that you can surrender control and trust. It's a very hard thing to do. I'm not saying it's easy. But Spirit wants you to start trusting in them, in your spirit guides, and your angels, and your ancestors to do some of the work for you, Taurus. You don't have to do this all alone. And that's not going to say all you have to do is just sit on the couch and just wait for everything to happen. That's not what I'm saying. But the Taurians I'm sinking into right now, they've just been working, trying to fix, trying to mend. And that's just really making you worried and fearful, which is not the place of who you are. Learning with fluorite, beautiful. And then Mother Earth, yeah, this is that maternal energy coming through, but this is giving me strong Empress vibes, which, Taurus, you are the Empress, regardless of gender or sex. You're learning a lot about yourself, Taurus. You're learning about certain tendencies that are triggering you or that make you feel like this anxious need to fix or anxious need to resolve or whatever the case is. But you're really learning too what it does when you just learn to let go, when you learn to surrender, when you learn to give it all into God and just leave it in God's hands or the universe's hands, whatever you want to call it. You guys are coming into a greater understanding of the law of attraction and manifestation and how much fear prevents manifestation. Unfortunately, and this is something I'm learning, unfortunately, the more we think negatively, that's what draws us in. And that doesn't go to say all you have to do 100% of the time is be rainbows, butterflies, and unicorns and think that nothing bad is ever going to happen. No. But what it's saying is, why are you already worrying about crossing a bridge you haven't even gotten to, Taurus? Like some of you are just really worried about the future, I'm feeling, and how it could go wrong without even going there. You're not even around that, but it's still a worry. That's what it's kind of is preventing you. Not the fact that you want to have security, not the fact that you want to be stable, but the fact that you're already thinking of the worst before it ever happens. You're learning a lot about how to let go, how to live, how to relax, and be at peace with, declogging all the worries and anxieties from around you. Wow. Let's see what the tarot has to say for my beautiful Taurians for December. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so Virgo energy is coming through here. It's taken you a while to get to this understanding or this consciousness, Taurus, of having a peace of mind and truly staying within that peace of mind without having any distractions try to defer you from that intention. Have peace with knowing that you are on your way, that you are on that track, and even though it's not incredibly fast, although it doesn't just appear out of thin air, doesn't mean you're still on the right path going to where it is you want to succeed. And again, for some of you, this Knight of Pentacles, it could be another earth sign, particularly Virgo, but is going to come in and offer you something that is going to give you that peace. And maybe they've been waiting till the end of the year to give this to you. Again, I feel a lot of you, a pay raise or even a promotion. That is going to make you stop worrying so much about your own security, or an offer that's going to help you excel at your skills to get you to where you want to go. In a job, in a corporation, in your own business practice for some of you. An investment even for some of you is coming. Let's keep going. Yeah, Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy here. Yeah, this is fear that you guys have been holding on to for too long. And again, it came from a place where you had to do it for a while out of survival. You had to always think on your feet, because there was a time some of you went through where you didn't have a lot, where you didn't have enough. But Taurus, now you do. And if you don't, again, it's coming with the Knight of Pentacles. But the end of the tough cycle, double Capricorn here. So if you have Capricorn in your chart, I highly suggest watching the Capricorn reading. Just the need to let go, Taurus. Let go and let live. You'll be okay. You've made it through everything you've ever made through. You're still alive. You woke up this morning breathing. You don't need to hold on to this anymore, whatever this is. This insecurity, this fear, this doubt. It's not who you are, Taurus. It's not what you were meant to carry with you for the rest of your life. Let's get one more card for my beautiful Taurians. Ooh, the King of Wands. Beautiful. Oh dear, sorry about that, Taurus. This is Leo energy. Some of you could have Leo in your chart. And I think, you know, what you guys are learning is the power of yourself. The empowerment of all I need is that spark of inspiration, that idea, and run with it, to take those risks, to have the confidence to go out there and go for it, to not stay complacent in somewhere where I feel safe just because it's what I know, it's what I do every day, but to really go out there and give it your all. And plus the King of Wands manifests, let me tell you. When they have an idea in mind, there's nothing stopping them from getting there and going at it. And I feel, you know, Taurus, there's going to be for some of you, this spark of inspiration, this spark of desire, this spark of passion that is going to lead you to your ultimate fulfillment. And at the bottom of the deck, the Lovers. So some of you could have Gemini in your chart. You could be a Gemini, Taurus, cusper here. But this is the balance I'm referring to for a lot of you, is the balance of feminine and masculine energies. I'm picking up on a Taurus who may have a very, what's the word I should say? A very underdeveloped masculine energy, or a Taurian that has underdeveloped feminine energy. What I'm seeing here is that you guys have a lot of masculine energy, regardless of gender or sex. If this isn't your message, bear with me for a second here. And you guys are just always thinking it's your responsibility to go out and make your happiness. Yes, that's true. But that doesn't mean then it gets you to a place of worry and fear where that's constantly what you're thinking about, constantly what you're worried about. Tap into that feminine energy where you just let the flow come in for you. Let, you know, be receptive to it. Again, you guys do have an angel or a passed down loved one or an ancestor watching over you. And I gotta say, since the Lovers is coming up here, some of you can be very worried about an individual that you've had some sort of karmic connection with, and they're reappearing in your life asking you for help, or you feel like they need your help. And Taurus, you can't save everyone. And this could be a romantic partner, it could even be a friend or a family member, but you know, it's like this person just constantly gives you worry, constantly gives you stress for some of you. And it's because they don't know how to have enough. So they seek it from you. And that's not your burden, that's not your responsibility. But really, for the majority of you with this Lovers card, I feel strongly it's a choice about when to act and when to receive. And Taurus, I feel your spirit guides want you to receive right now, because something's coming in that's going to give you a lot better of an understanding of where you are materially, financially, and with the better understanding of your own security. Beautiful. All right, Taurus, so let's go ahead. I'm going to pull a blessing from this deck here, and I'm going to read a passage from the book that I have. I'm definitely going to cut it down because it could be very long, but the words are just so beautiful. Okay. Wow. A blessing to ease loneliness and bring companionship. With number 40, that could be a number that resonates with you. So Taurus, yeah. I mean, for some of you, you felt maybe alone for a while. You felt like all you had to do was rely on yourself. But with this Knight of Pentacles, there's someone or something, a friend, or even for some of you, a romantic partner at the Lovers coming in to let you know, Taurus, you don't have to be all alone. And some of you, your spirit guides want you to know that you can call on them should you need their guidance, should you need their assistance. They will send you the messages. Just be open to receive. All right, so let's go ahead and read a passage for you guys. And I'll wrap it up. This is a blessing for when we find ourselves without those touchstones of our humanity, our friends and companions. This blessing is for you when you feel alone. Let there be that call, that note, that memory that comes forth to you to remind you of your innate worthiness. Let there be that smile from a stranger or a touch from a kind hand that lets you know your humanity is the same as theirs, and you have about you connections that can be rewoven. Let other gentle hands pick up and do the reweaving when you find yourself unable to perform the task, and let serendipity come to guide you to chance meetings or places where music plays and people move, and the gathering is undemanding of you, yet surrounds you with the quality of inclusion. Let the loneliness begin to break, like clouds slowly parting, moving apart, and the great heaviness of isolation begin to be lightened by loving companions, humans and otherwise, until you return to a place where you know you have within your life those who care for you. And without your presence, their life seems less bright. Blessed be, Taurus. I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Happy holidays, Taurus, and a happy new year. I love you very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Taurus.